Welcome back to Trailer Park Cooking. I'm Genie B Delishus, and today we're going to be making one of my easy favorites at home. You know when you go out to the restaurants, especially Italian restaurants, and you want to have that linguine with like the Alfredo sauce on it, so like chicken Alfredo. Here's my recipe for chicken Alfredo. What you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need some milk, and I have powdered milk, so that works fine. Any kind of chicken that you want to use. Right now I have mill starter chicken strips that you get out of the freezer section. 1 full cube of butter. I have some angel hair pasta. Some sour cream. Some shredded cheese. Some flour. And some Parmesan. Alright, so this is what we do. We turn the pan on. We're going to start with our base for everything. I've got a pan back here with just water in it for our noodles. We're going to turn that on to boil our noodles. You're going to take that whole cube of butter and you're going to stick it in the pan and let it melt. In a big skillet, I'm melting the butter down. In the meantime, I'm going to get some milk ready. So I'm just adding some powdered milk. We're probably going to use like maybe a cup. So I kind of do with the powdered milk, I do like if I'm going to make 1 cup of powdered milk, I just make it 1 cup and then add a cup of water to it. And then I stir it. So there's the stick of butter is melting. And I'm just going to add a dollop of sour cream to the milk. I just like the way sour cream kind of makes things. So I got this cute little 8-ounce container of sour cream. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit in there. And I'm just stirring that sour cream into that milk mixture. So it looks like the butter is starting to brown a little bit, and that's kind of what I want. Just a little bit of browning with the butter, and we can add our flour to it right now. You know what else would be good? I think a little garlic added to this recipe would be good. So I'm going to add a little garlic too. What looks like, you know, a ½ cup or so, and just kind of mix it around, and it makes like a thick, and you just kind of stir it until it gets to like a really thick consistency. And you just keep on stirring it until you see the color change. So I'm going to add my sour cream and milk mixture. And just stir around all the edges and continue to let it cook. A whisk is a much better thing to use for this. And this one might be a little lumpy. But if you add the milk slower with the sour cream, it'll be better. Ingredients that we're going to be making or adding to it is the Parmesan cheese, and that's like the main thing I think, or you can put all kinds of cheeses in there, but I'm going to put Parmesan cheese, probably like, I don't know, 1/4 of this container. And then continue to stir it. And then just stir it until it looks smooth. Then we're going to add some real cheese to it, because I'm going to make it extra cheesy. And then remember how I mentioned the garlic? We're going to add some garlic to it. Maybe not too much. I don't know, I could make it a little garlicky. And that's just garlic in a jar. And of course we'll stir it. It's nice and thick and cheesy, and we'll add some salt and pepper to it. And then I'll throw our grilled chicken in it. We're going to add some pepper. And some salt. And then just give it a good stir. I am just going to throw it in the Alfredo stuff to cook with it to warm up, because let this parsley de-thaw. Mess in it. And then I'll just give it a good stir, and it should heat up while our noodles are going to boil. It's cute because these little noodles are cut to size for, I mean, like I've never seen a box of noodles like this. They're like 4-inch little cuts. It's like perfect. They're called pot ready. So the noodles are done. We're gonna drain them. And I need to shut this off or we're gonna have burnt stuff. So we got our noodles here. Just gonna shake off the excess water. And take my fork and scoop some noodles onto a plate. Like, it's the angel hair noodles, and I love that. So something I always found that I had excess of at home is spaghetti noodles. And my favorite is angel hair noodles, and I have no freaking idea why, but I like them. So we have our sauce here that we're gonna put over the top of our noodles. So I'm just gonna use my potato masher. It's a white sauce. Nice cheesy sauce. And then it's like chicken Alfredo, because there's pieces of chicken in it. They're all heated up. Again, I'm just going to salt and pepper to taste. You could put a little Parmesan on top, or some extra cheese or whatever. And it's a really simple meal. So Genie B's way of making chicken Alfredo. Great. Now for the taste test. That is some yummy cheesy Alfredo. You can make a simple recipe like this for very little. I think I paid $1 something for the noodles. The Parmesan was like $3 something. The chicken was less than $2. And then you got a stick of butter, and that little bag of cheese was like $1. Really tasty and yummy. Join us next time for another great recipe. I'm Genie B Delishus. And remember, if you want to email me a recipe or send me a comment personally, you have some great ideas, or you want me to try one of your products on my show, and email me at geniebdelicious@gmail.com. Don't forget to like us, share me, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. You can become my friend on Facebook and anything else. Bye, y'all.